What is up, guys? It's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today I want to talk about my new gold making plan for the War Within. This has kind of been improvised as I have seen the profits at the early stages of the War Within, and doing some theory crafting throughout my leveling process and also my gold making process. So today I'm talking about my strategy of going for leatherworking plus blacksmithing, and focusing on, well, in blacksmithing we do alloy crafting, and in leatherworking we are doing reagents, and I kind of want to talk about my setup here and why I'm doing what I'm doing, and talk about the whole mentality of things and how I plan to make gold with this. Now, this is already an amazing gold maker, so even if you want to make gold right now today, this is absolutely fantastic and probably on par with any other gold farm out there, maybe even better. And you will just, this scales, so you can make a lot of gold today, but you can spend your concentration for free every 3.5 days and just keep making gold. So let's start this off by showing some of the profitability here. When it comes to what I'm making, I'm doing the crystal fused hide, and that's selling for 11,000 gold right now. Now, one full round of concentration, I can make 5 hides. So looking at the carapace backed hide, for example, we use quality 2 here, so we turn 844 gold. 800, let's just say 900 gold, because the crystalline powder as well. So we turn 900 gold into 11,000 gold times 5. So that's 50,000 gold profit baseline every 3.5 days for spending concentration, because concentration recharges fully every 3.5 days. So 50,000 gold every 3.5 days. And here's the thing, I also have a multi-crafting tool, so sometimes we proc multi-craft on that, and when we proc multi-craft we can get 1, 2 or 3 extra hides, so we can get a lot of extra hides from that one alone. Now for blacksmithing we are doing something very similar, where I can make 5 iron claw alloy, for example. So we can take a look at the iron claw alloy. And I'm just going to say this one cost me about, when you're making one, it's about 1,000 gold to make. And right now they're selling for 15,000 gold, so I make 5 of them, that's 65,000 gold, and they cost 1,000 to make, so 60,000 gold for blacksmithing. Once again, baseline 60,000 gold profit every 3.5 days for spending concentration, and that is without counting in multicraft. Once again, we have 11% multicraft, which can proc every now and then, and we can also keep scaling up blacksmithing even further to increase the quality that we have and reduce the concentration costs that we have to spend. Either way, 60,000 gold every 3.5 days in blacksmithing, and 50,000 gold every 3.5 days in leatherworking. So let's talk about my setup. I will talk a little bit about how to get the knowledge points as well, but it's pretty simple. So my setups looks like this. Now, don't ignore weaponsmithing, we just unlocked another spec, so I just went for another one. The important thing is means of production. We have 28, 30 and 20. You could make an argument for stopping at 25 here, because the last one doesn't really give you many bonuses. So you could stop at 25, but I'm maxing it out for the skill points. Now, we are also unlocking Ever Burning Forge to have a method to skill up. So Ever Burning Forge right now is orange, and I can do 5 crafts. It recharges half an hour per charge, so every 2.5 hours I can get 5 skill points. Now those skill points does cost me about 400 gold right now, through 500 gold through the alloys. So I can spend 500 gold for a skill point if I want to, but at the moment my blacksmiths are kind of set up, so I don't really need to, but I can. So the main thing is spending your knowledge points like this, and that's the tree that I follow. Now when I'm leveling up, I go for stonework and tool enhancement to get 5,000 gold back while skilling up, because this tool enhancement stone right here, this one that you unlock, the Iron Claw Razor Stone, it gives you Profession Tool temporary enchant, and also 1 knowledge point. So this is just a free knowledge points and 5,000 gold back when you're skilling up, which is great. And then you go down here again, max this out, and you go for 30 and 20 while you're skilling up. Now for the knowledge points, you are doing first time crafts, you are doing the Kedge book, and you are exchanging Artisan's Acuity, 200 of them, for also 10 knowledge points. And on top of that, you obviously grab the treasures, right? So treasures are plus 24 knowledge points, and the 2 books are plus 20 in total. And then you just have a bunch of first time crafts as well, giving you even more knowledge points. So that is blacksmithing setup, and for leatherworking we are doing a lot of the same, well, kind of. So we have flawless fortes, or forts, whatever. So over here, I have done 15 points here, and there's a reason behind that. So 15 points here and 30 points here. Now 10 points into Flawless Forts unlocks a sub-spec, and you obviously want this to be your sub-spec, the Spotless Stitching, but you also, at 15, unlock the second sub-spec, and by going down to Nerubian Nows, we can learn how to make the Writhing Armor Banding, and that is what I use to skill up to 91 skill, and skill points are quite important. The more skill you have, the less concentration you have to use, so I'm skilling up leatherworking all the way to about 90 skill points by using that one craft. Now, even at 90 skill points, it's still yellow, so crafting this is still yellow, so it's a really good way to skill up leatherworking, which is why I decided to put those extra 5 points in here and then learn Nerubian Nows. So we have 45 points spent in Flawless Fortes, and then we go over to learn Leatherworker, where we have another 5 plus 28, and the reason for that is that this one right here actually gives you +1 skill. As you can see, +1 skill when crafting consumables and reagents, and the bonuses are multi-craft bonuses. So to me, that is pretty massive, and that's what you'd like to see. So that's the setup: 15, 30, 0, and then we have 5 and 28. If you could get the last two, that would be absolutely insane for even more multi-craft proccing, giving you more reagents when you get multi-craft. Now, once again, what we're doing here is first time crafts, the profession treasures, the Kedge book in Ashkahet, and also the Artisan Security book in Dornogal. So those are the 4 things we are doing for that profession, and then you just skill up as well and copy that spec, and that's how you make 50,000 gold with leatherworking and 60,000 gold with blacksmithing right now. And it will cost you gold to skill up, by the way. I spend about 110,000 gold skilling both up at the moment, so I break even on the first day, but after 3.5 days you print profit. You just click the button, spend concentration, and get gold quote unquote for free. Now, it is also worth noting that these are 2 profession builds that you can keep building on for a long time. So, for example, in leatherworking, you can go here, and you can get this one up to 30 points, and then you can go back to Flawless Fortes and spend 15 more points here as well, because that also gives you skill points, and after that you can go over to Waste Not to give you more resourcefulness while you're crafting as well. So I like that it's a spec that you can keep improving every single week. When we get weeklies, starting on the weekly reset for example, you can get more knowledge points every single week and keep improving these characters on a weekly basis, and that's lovely to me, because that means that the people of us that those of us who wants to put in that effort, we are going to get more profit for it. And a lot of people that have a bunch of crafting alts, they don't want to go through that effort. So those of us who do, we are going to be swimming in profit. And the same thing for blacksmithing, because we only have 2 more points to spend here, sure, so 2 more points, but after that we can spend 60 more points in Ever-Burning Forge. We can spend 40 points right here into the quote-unquote regular Ever-Burning Forge, so 40 points, and then we can spend 20 points into multi-crafting, and after that we can actually spend even 20 points more in resourcefulness as well. So there's 80 points you can spend in the Ever-Burning Forge that will directly affect your benefit from blacksmithing. So once again, they're pretty simple to set up, takes about 1 hour, maybe 2, so 1 to 2 hours for doing everything. Like for me, I set up 2 characters in 3 hours, but that's 2 characters from nothing to being fully fleshed out in both professions in 3 hours of gameplay, and that is just by me doing it chill. If you try hard, maybe 2 hours, so 1 hour per character, and you start making gold right away. So that's my gold making plan. I'm currently leveling up and skilling up way too many blacksmithing and leatherworking characters. I mean, I say way too many. I currently have 6, but I'll be doing more today. Either way, that's pretty much it. So if you want to have access to more gold making strategies, please consider checking out my War Within Goldmaking Guide, where we have a bunch of videos in early access and exclusive access. So when you buy the guide, you also get access to way more content. videos that are currently in early access, future videos in early access, and exclusive videos. I just made an exclusive video today that will really enhance your gold making, take you to the next level, and give you possibly 10 more knowledge points that it's very likely you currently don't have. So yeah, 10 more knowledge points for a lot of people at least, that you can check out right there. It's kind of a shuffle that Blizzard did not nerf, so feel free to check that one out. It's a gold guide exclusive video, and it will be incredibly beneficial, I believe. So if you want to support me and make more gold, that guide will be linked down below, and if you do buy the guide, thank you so much for the support. I'm live on Twitch. Either way, thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. That's it. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.